Hello, Antoinette here, and I wanted to show off one of the decks I got from Make Playing Cards in the month of April. And the reason why is because I'm dying to use this one, so I needed to get the upload of the deck so that I can start playing with it. This is from a YouTube creator, and it is from Tarot, Toke and Witchery, created by the lovely Zane, for anyone who is familiar with him. And I think there's a first version of this, and this might be the second version. I believe there's different backs, and maybe a few cards have changed. But I don't have that deck, so I don't have a comparison. So I have the one that I have here. So I just want to show you. So here we have the backs, so you can see I've shared a few of Zane's videos for sigils because he makes wonderful sigils. So I don't know if this has been shown being made on his channel or not, but it has that feeling to me. And it's standard Make Playing card stock. It came shrink wrapped, so it hasn't come in a box or anything, so I need to find some type of cover for this one. I've got the light on, so I apologise if the glare, I'm trying to do it this side. If I do it over here, you have the lights shining on everything, and because it's getting dark in here. So it's a beautiful, bright, colourful deck, and this is why I think I'm wanting to go and play with it now. So we have the Fool. Kind of wonderful Harry Potter feel about it, and you can see the little, I'm going to call it Chihuahua, and then the beautiful little flowers there on the side. We have a bird, we have a nest with other little birdies in it, so it's a really joyous card. Here we have our Magician, and I like about this one is within, so we have a person with their kind of scarf flapping around them, but in there as well you can also see the kind of outline of what looks like a bigger being surrounding them than just them, and that was something that I really like about this card. I love the opulence of the High Priestess. There's just something very playful about that. Reminds me a bit of the Vanessa Tarot in the tin. Here we have the Empress being her wonderful goddess self, look, with her kind of sexiness out there as well. Here we have our Emperor, the Hierophant. I find this comical. Some of you might find it more serious, but I actually find that quite comical. Here we have our Lovers and our Chariot. I love the seahorses. It's just whimsical, actually. I think this is a whimsical deck, a rare breed in my collection of decks, and I have struggled to find oracles to go with. Here we have the Strength. I love this. There is just this, she's like that goddess with the animals, you know, protecting, bowing behind her. Like she is the strength of what's needed for the situation. Or Hermit, a little wormhole there. And I like that, the Wheel of Fortune with all the moon phases. Here we have Justice. So it is some current issues, I guess, if you want to call it, kind of pop culture type deck, with some of the cards that are in here at the moment. Here we have our Hanged One. Death card. Temperance. Krampus, or the Devil. The Tower. This one I thought was really quite clever with our kind of lightning bolt down here, but the light bulb, that effect of throwing stones at greenhouse, glass greenhouse. You know, what do they say? People who live in greenhouses shouldn't throw stones type situation, because for the people living within this little microcosm environment, that's detrimental. That's devastating to their environment. The Star, that kind of like nourishing vibes of the Star, and our Moon with the mushroom. It's got that kind of trippy vibe to it, hasn't it? There's two Sun cards. So there's this one, talking of trippy. So we have this one and we have this one. I'm going to keep this one in the deck. I'm not going to keep this one in the deck, but this one has a lot more to it about just the sun. So obviously we've got lots of kind of psychedelics happening here for people. But I thought this one, if I find a box or something, this might be the cover card. So I just like the joy in this sun. It's probably the face on the sun actually that I like the most. And here we have our Judgment and our World card. Or like the mystical creatures in the corners. And then there's a spare card in here. So you can call this whatever you want to call this. I think I'm going to call it, the card of self or the card of realization, mirror card. Yeah, so. And because make playing cards decks don't come in any particular set order, so I've put it into some suits. So starting with swords. This one's brilliant. Four of swords. Here's our five of swords. Six. I like this one. There's another deck, and I cannot think of which deck it is, but there's another deck with a similar type of scene, and I can't remember what card it's in the deck either. I know it's swords. That's about all I know, but I can't remember what number it was referring to. I feel like it might be further up the deck, maybe one of the 9 or 10s, but I have another deck with a very similar type of feel to this part of the card, not this part, but I love the fact that we've got this happiness, bright vibrancy happening with the juxtapositions here in the deck. The Seven of Swords, that's quite an interesting one, I think. It's kind of cosmic, isn't it? It's got that trippy vibe that the Extra Sun card had. And I like the fact that we've got this sort of split. So you can see the split personality, the shadow aspect of the person here with the Seven of Swords. And we have the fox there with the preparedness or the slyness, depending on how you want to look at it. And perhaps even the temptation of the shadow aspect of self, whilst in this stark contrast, this weird warping whirlwind. Here we have our 8, and again, the floral garden is just behind her, but she's not got her, so she's not got blindfolds on, so she's not really bound, she just needs to look. 9 of Swords, gripped by your own fears. And we have 10 of Swords, kind of superpower. Here's our Page. Knight. And of course, got that whole balance aspect here as well. Queen. So her wings, when I look at her wings, I saw books. I just saw like a bookshelf of wings behind her. And I thought that was really quite fitting with the Queen, although now I'm looking at it with you guys, I'm seeing it slightly different. However, I like the aspect of the bookshelf. That's probably how I'll keep that in my mind. And our King of Swords with his big wise owl. Cups, again, back to our beautiful colours. Here's our 2 of Cups. 3, 4. Well, you can actually resonate with that, can't you? Being stuck in on a summer's day, if you've done something naughty and you've been grounded and you're not allowed out. That feeling there. So 5, 6. Gorgeous flowers in that one. 7. So thinking of earthly delights. I don't know why. I don't think of those things for somebody that you'd be under the sea eating. These are 8, 9. Oh, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Wine in the bath, bubble bath. 10. So happy families out with the dog. Page. Knight. He has unusually big shoes or feet, however you want to look at it. Then our Queen. No tails for the Queen, or if she come out of the water and that's why she has a skirt. They have a skirt. King. Bubble bath time. And we have our wands. So 2. Slightly more pippish on that one, isn't it? The 4 of wands. I like that depiction for the 5. Schoolyard antics. 6. Hogwarts. I have these wands to turn my lights on and off in the whole porch. The 8 of wands. Going up instead of down, and actually to the left instead of to the right. Here you have 9 of wands. We have 2 different ways to climb. So we have the rope and we have the, like, I don't know what you call that, like rock climbing, scaling walls, holds, grips. And our 10 with weight of the world on the shoulders. Page. Oops. Sorry, I might have to pick them up a little bit. Stop them slipping around. Knight. Queen. That's how I need my shadow to be. King. And then we're into our pentacle suit. So our ace and our 2. 5. Sharing the love. Isn't that great? Santa and his helpers. 9. 10. Page. Learning how to meditate, ground. Find peace, inner peace. Yeah, we all know what it's like trying to push rocks up hills. We have our Queen of Pentacles. And our King of Pentacles. So, did you have a favourite card in there? Now let's see what oracles I can find to go with. Okay, so there's only one ice creamy type deck that I could think of that I own, which is the Cicolli Oracle, 32 card deck. And I popped it down, and as I split the deck either side, we had less than bubblegum cards come out, but I just thought we'd have a look and see. So we have the Knight of Pentacles with number 15, which is the call, and then we have the 7 of Swords. So number 27, let's just have a quick look, because I don't know the names of these ones off by heart. So we have the Hanged One with Compassion and the Emperor. Okay, 8 of Wands with Gossip and Ace of Cups. So choose your confidence wisely. Incoming gossip. Be careful what you listen to. Or maybe it's something about you. The Devil with number 11. Improvisation. And the 3 of Wands. Okay. I can't really do too much of that because trying to look it all up in the book is actually not as easy as it seems. So we'll go on to the next deck quickly. So the next deck up, I thought we'd go with the 7 Energies Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. So we have the Devil with the Waking Lion and the 3 of Wands. Actually, that's a fairly felt like an intuitive message. 3 of Cups, ooh, the wine, a Higher View, and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to get a higher view with both of those going on, aren't you? 8 of Cups, ears wide open with the Empress. I think image-wise, what do you think? Is this one a bit too realistic for these, or do you think it's got the right level of colouring in it to be able to pull it off? King of Wands with Shining Through and our High Priestess. And last one, Nine of Swords with Let It Go and Six of Pentacles. I think message-wise it seems quite good for those who like a good message. I think perhaps imagery, yeah, it's in between hit and miss, but it doesn't not work. But I've got one more that we'll try. I don't think the next one's going to work as well, but we'll have a quick look. Okay, so the Garden of Lucid Daydreams. Now that I've got it down and put it down, it feels like it's a no, but we'll just have a quick look and see what we get. The images you'll just read intuitively. So Queen of Wands with our 9 kind of tangles around the feet. So trapped sensation, tripping you up. And our Queen of Swords. Five of Swords with the angry root and the Four of Swords. So it's kind of like that weed, isn't it? Your thoughts are going to grow. So if you don't keep your garden well weeded or your mind well weeded, then it's going to turn into, rampant weeds. Don't let them take hold with the Five of Swords and the Four of Swords. But yeah, I'm not so sure with this one. Seven of Cups with our card 20, kind of withering in the sunshine, and the Fool. So it's a bit dark, I think, for this particular deck. I've got one tarot I just wanted to put down, so bear with me, we'll be back. So I just wanted to see what the Star Tarot looks like. So this is a second edition by Cathy McClelland, because it suddenly dawned on me it has a lot of similar-esque colours, just without the playfulness of it. So High Priestess with the Empress and Knight of Swords. Five of Cups with our King of Pentacles and our Page of Swords. So again, I don't know that it's the best one out of all of them. I think the first two are where I'm leaning right now. But yeah, these were the cards I was like mainly in my head. I was thinking of Four of Wands with the Six of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Interesting, 2 4s straddling a 6. So yeah, I think you can probably see now where my brain was going when I thought of this one to start with. Six of Cups, the Chariot, and the Knight of Cups. So the Lovers with our Four of Wands and Three of Wands. So I will end it there. Have you got this deck again, as I asked at the start? And what do you think of it? Until the next one, take care. Bye-bye.